Hi, welcome to Gabie's Knit Goodies. I have a few things to show you, a finished object and some works in progress. And yeah, welcome. I am Gabie and this is Gabie's Knit Goodies. You can find me on Etsy where I sell my hand-dyed yarn, on Instagram where I show off all of my projects, as well as on GKG Yarn on Instagram where I brag about all of my beautiful yarn. Okay, without further ado, let's talk about what I am wearing. I don't know how much you can see of this. It is the Jane Bennet sleeveless top, and this one is knit in an oversized version. It is a reversible V-neck on the front with a lace panel on the back, or reverse, you can have the lace panel on the front and the V-neck in the back. And it is knit in two pieces. The V-neck side is entirely garter stitch, and then the reverse side has that panel of lace in the middle. And it's a simple lace, and then it has the garter on the sides. And I will put up some pictures because I don't think it's going to be very easy for me to show you while I'm wearing it. Alright, so finished object. I have some insects that are making noises out here, but I just like to be outside, and so I wanted to record out here. So I finished the crochet sweater for my daughter, and she's already worn it and likes it. I even wove in my ends, however, there's a few that I forgot to clip. So I'm pretty sure I wove them all in. I just didn't snip them all. So I need to do that. And I also need to put a tag because I did do a little bit of neck shaping. You probably can't even really tell on here, but the front dips down just a little bit. It has some shaping here. And so she keeps putting it on reverse, which kind of makes the neck come up high in the front. And so I need to swap or put a marker on it so she doesn't swap the sides like that. So it is fairly cropped, but not, it goes to her belly button. So not terribly cropped, unless her pants are kind of low. And there it is, full sleeves, and the sleeves are fairly long. They come just past her wrist, and they are crocheted straight, but it gives that kind of bell looking sleeve. Yeah. She really likes it. A few more up close. It is knit out of Pima cotton in sky blue that I hand dyed. I have a few skeins online on the Etsy shop. It did take more than I anticipated. It is a like DK worsted weight yarn, and if you've ever used cotton yarn, it can be kind of heavy. So it's not a It's a breathable, like, lightweight garment in that sense, but it's not a, like, it's got some weight to it. But she really likes it, and she looks adorable in it. She wouldn't really let me take any pictures, and she hasn't really been dressed right for me to take good pictures, but I did snap one of her at the pool. So I'll put that up. Alright, very excited to get this off of my hook because I was done crocheting. I feel like it was working on me because crochet requires a lot more movement to me than knitting, and it's not as soothing. So I was happy to get that off and done, and I didn't have to pick it up anymore. Since that has been off of my hook, my other child is begging for me to make her an open garment. She said it doesn't need to be crochet, but it just needs to have that holy look to it, and she wants it cropped and long sleeves, primarily for dance. So I have to get started on that soon. But in the meantime, I am working. I can figure out how to show this to you. And I've made some progress here on the 05 tie side tank top. I was probably about right here last week. So I've done a little bit, not a huge amount, but a little bit. And you can tell from this side probably better that this is where I built off, or I split for the sleeves rather, and I have indeed knit a good bit. So it looks like I'm getting pretty close to where I'm gonna start doing the neck shaping. 05 tie-side tank by Eleanor Alice Knits, and it is knit out of Peaches and Cream. Mine is knit out of Peaches and Cream. Oh, I was excited the other day because I posted a picture of this on Instagram, and she shared it in her stories. So it made me feel so special. I love it if a designer ever does that to one of the things I post that is of their project, because it, I don't know, I guess it's a pat on the back to say I'm knitting it well or something, or I just took a good photo of it. But it did make me happy. Oh. Okay. So I'm having some mixed feelings about the So Summer tee, and it is totally not Jessie Mae's fault. This is a pattern called the So Summer Tee by Jessie Mae Designs, and I have gone and kind of messed it up a little bit. So I think I should have swatched, which I don't swatch. I also should have looked at the pattern more often. My original plan was to have this be oversized. It is not oversized. I mean, it's not blocked, but it's cotton, so I don't know if cotton will block. But, okay, so I feel like my mind is very scattered at the moment. I tried this on, and I loved the feel of it. I don't know if it's partly the design and partly the yarn. It's again my hand-dyed yarn, because that is the cheapest thing for me to knit with, and I like it. I love my yarn. That's the whole reason I started dyeing yarn, is so I could knit with hand-dyed yarn and afford it. So anyways, this is Italian Cupro cotton in speckled denim, and it is fingering weight yarn that is cool to the touch and just so soft. You know how I was saying this was a little bit heavy? I think that's for two reasons. It's a DK Pima cotton, as well as it is crochet. Crochet uses more yarn per square inch than knitting does. And this one is a fingering weight yarn. It is also Italian Cupro cotton. I don't know how much a difference the type of cotton makes. But it is so lightweight and so soft. I think I'm going to wear it even if it doesn't fit oversized like I want it to. So currently, where I was last time, I still needed to do one sleeve. Last night, I think it was, I finished the sleeves. So my sleeves are all done. And the only thing left to do is pick up and knit the collar, or the neckline. And like I said, I went ahead and tried it on because it's not on any needles or anything. And it has 0 to maybe plus 1 inch positive ease. And it's kind of cropped for me. It comes to my belly button. So, yeah. We'll see what it looks like once I block it. If worse came to worse, I would give it to one of my girls, and they would not be upset about that. I love the color, and I love the feel of it. So I'm really hoping that I can find outfits that work with it. It will be a different vibe than, you know, what I was originally going for. But that's okay. If worse comes to worse, I would sleep in this. It is so soft. And it just feels so good. I don't think I've ever really said that about cotton. I've had soft cotton before, but a lot of times it has weight to it. And this doesn't. It's wonderful. I wish I had read the instructions fully, as well as maybe swatched. Because I think my gauge is tighter than the pattern. And like I said last time, I started with one with a proper stitch count, I believe. And then I just knit straight, and I was supposed to do increases. Like the whole time leading up to the underarm split. And I did not do that. So it's more snug than it should be. It should have lots of positive ease. That was my vision, lots of positive ease. But I guess if I cared, I would have swatched, which I didn't. I had not measured my gauge and compared it yet, but I will. Next time it should be done, and I will even try it on for you, even if it's too small. And if I end up giving it to one of my girls, maybe I'll get them to try it on for you too. Anyways, the fabric is gorgeous. The color is perfect. If only it was wider, then it would just be perfect all around. And I'm so not ripping it out. I am contemplating knitting it again now. Possibly even out of the same yarn. We'll see what happens when I block it. Has anybody had luck with blocking cotton yarn and it like growing at all? I mean, maybe if it only grew like 2 inches wide. Maybe if it relaxed kind of like that, then it would be roomy enough for me to feel, I don't know, more comfortable wearing it. Yes. All right. Next time I'll try it on for you, no matter how it's fitting, just so you guys can see. But I think I might have to knit another one of these tops in a proper size and follow the directions, and maybe even swatch. We'll see. Okay, so summer shirt, Jessie Maed Designs, speckled denim cotton yarn. My last whip for the day. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm a little warm out here. This is Funfetti socks. I believe I cast these on the other day, just the top. And now I have knit the heel flap, and I am working on, I think this is the gusset part. So I'm working on reducing down to the proper size for the foot, and they're just little shorty socks. This is fingering weight merino nylon in Funfetti colorway. It's very much looking like a cupcake here, because for some reason the way I balled it up, it's got like a cupcake top to it. They're turning out very cute, and I think the little shorty socks will be very nice. I am knitting them on size 1.5 US. Yes. On Chalgu 9-inch circulars, and that's a 2.5 millimeter needle. And I cast on 60 stitches because a lot of times I've been doing like 64 stitches, but I like my socks to have a bit of negative ease because I feel like they stay better than if they have 0 or any positive ease. I feel like they rotate. And sometimes they can stretch a little bit, although I machine wash and dry my socks. And if they end up in like the regular clothes, like the warm cycle, sometimes they can actually get tighter. But I usually don't mind that because they've usually, yeah, I like them snug. Okay, I guess that's all I have for you. This is from like Planet Charms or something. I think it's really cute. And it just went really well with my funfetti socks because they're little colorful stars inside the little ball. Yeah. All right, that's all I have for you today. I actually have a sewing project I'll try to bring out to show you guys next time. And maybe a couple of sewing projects. I'm trying to prepare for a class in the fall. Yeah. Great. Happy knitting and happy summer to everyone who is experiencing warm summer like I am at the moment. And if you're not experiencing warm summer, then it's the perfect time to knit. So congratulations to you. Talk to you later.